human terms, once upon a time, a boy met a girl and they fell in love. Lucifer, morning star. Attractive female cop struggling to be taken seriously in a man's world, that it?
Lucifer Morning Star. Is that a stage name or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I have the ability to draw out people's forbidden desires. People like to tell me things. What's your deepest, darkest little desires that are on their mind? The more simple the human, the easier it is. The more complex, the more challenging and exciting, really. I tend to appeal to the dark, mischievous hearts in all of you, but you, detective. Tell me, detective, what do you desire more than anything else in this life?
This is it? This is your big trick?
You seem oddly immune to my charms.
Referring to them as charms, I think, is a bit of a stretch.
Why don't I affect you, detective? What makes you different? Something different about her that I don't quite understand, and it vexes me.
Truth be told, I find you repulsive, like on a chemical level.
Have you ever connected with a human?
I mean, despite your proclaimed revulsion, absolutely not. And you can't deny that there's a connection between us. It would take a literal miracle for me to want something like that. Did my father send you? I'm fairly certain my father's not handing those out anymore. Chloe.
I'm gonna die.
I won't let you.
I just can't understand why you would save a human life.
You saved a human life, Lucy.
I'm pretty sure I'd be dead if you hadn't helped me, so...
Not for any selfish reasons, no. You're showing restraint, mercy.
Thank you.
You did it simply because you cared about that detective.
There's gonna be a lot of attention on this one, Chloe.
There was a case, a shooting on Palmetto Street where a cop was shot.
I wouldn't pick at it too hard.
And I saw it differently than
Not after Palmetto Street.
pretty much everyone in my department, including my ex. It's a high-profile case.
Exactly, which is why you need to be smart about it.
You're clearly smart and have notable instincts. She is smart. You're the dimwit.
So what now? Now, no one wants to work with me.
Come on, I'll help you. It'll be fun. Well, I mean, I've obviously proven myself to be an invaluable crime-fighting tool.
How could you possibly help me?
You're a pariah in the department. I think this could be the start of a beautiful friendship, don't you? Well, I'm available.
Maybe it's not her that's different.
Your time here on Earth
That you
Looking for
are
someone.
changing,
is affecting you, dear brother. You're changing.
but that you don't know what's causing the change.
Then it may be a who that's changing me.
A who?
Hello, detective.
Why don't you tell me something? How did you survive getting shot 6 times by Jimmy Barnes? He was firing at you. Why aren't you... dead?
Benefits of immortality. You're having a very hard time with the immortal thing, aren't you?
Let's say you really are the devil.
Your dad did that too.
No, that's where I cut my wings off.
All powerful, immortal, blah, blah, blah.
What? Just...
Does that mean you don't feel pain at all?
Don't, please. Does this mean that you believe me?
Well, I saw Lucifer do some things that I can't explain.
I have to admit, I've seen some things I can't explain, but I don't believe in all that Bible stuff.
You're the Lord of Hell, for crying out loud.
What are you?
You're the devil.
I've been trying to tell you I'm the devil.
It's not that you're afraid that you don't have power over Chloe.
This is not possible.
Do I scare you?
No.
It's that you're afraid
Yes, of
that
course.
she has power over you, but neither one is true.
Just shoot me, detective, please, because maybe you'll finally realize.
People don't have power over us.
I'm bleeding.
You're bleeding.
I'm bleeding. She shot me, and I bled.
We give it to them.
What's happening to me?
Remember last week I told you that boy Noah keeps throwing frenches at me at lunchtime?
I think you like me. Come
You
on,
like
admit
working
it.
with a detective.
We solved
don't
this
you?
one together.
And you said it actually might mean he likes me.
What part of the look on my face gives you that impression?
No, it's not about the face.
Since you shot Lucifer, it must mean you really like him.
That's why we'll make such great partners. The he said, she said of it all. The yin-yang, the fireworks.
Partners?
Please don't tell me you actually believe you work for the police.
I work for, work with.
Have you ever considered that all of this excessive partying may be your attempt to fill a void?
I'm a civilian consultant. The detective called. There's been a murder. My services are needed.
A void in your emotional life. You sound lonely.
Lonely?
I know how much it sucks being alone.
Have you been listening to a word I've said? I am never alone.
And I can't pretend to understand why the wings meant so much to you.
Lucifer, being alone
You okay?
and being lonely are two entirely different things.
A bit late for a new case, isn't it?
You may be surrounded by others.
I'm not here for a case. I'm here for you. What if we're really friends?
Do you truly consider any of those people your friend?
Oh, you could use a friend. It should be enough just knowing what they did. For the first time, I don't think you're being honest with me. I'm starting to understand why you chose this persona. Yeah, I think I just figured it out why you do these favors. You make shady deals with shady people. All powerful. It's about power. It makes you feel superior, in control, invincible.
You're finally getting in touch with your emotions.
I've been thinking a lot about the other night.
Letting your barriers down.
Why I showed up drunk to your place. What's happening?
It would seem that I'm saying no.
Well, here's the strange part.
Why you wouldn't sleep with me.
This gave me quite a rush.
I think us, our thing. Okay, then. You win. We're partners. Maybe it goes beyond just work.
Why is it that sometimes I'm immortal
I can let my guard down with you.
and other times I'm all too human?
You make me vulnerable.
You know exactly what's causing your vulnerability.
If it's any consolation to your pride.
Chloe Decker is the one I should be throwing knives at.
For some reason, Detective Decker makes me vulnerable. It appears you make me vulnerable too.
Maybe we should explore the possibility that being vulnerable can be a good thing.
I need to see your back.
Why?
No, it can't. Because I want to know if you're an angel sent to destroy me. It means you're at someone else's mercy.
Then maybe you should just stay away from everybody.
Lucifer, maybe you should go home.
Stay away from Chloe.
I'm trying to protect you.
I don't want to. Protect me from the evil or the world from evil me? You can't seriously believe I killed that pathetic malcontent. Thought she knew me.
It doesn't matter what I believe.
Thought I knew her. That's all that matters, Detective.
I'm not here to arrest you, Lucifer. Lucifer thinks I abandoned him. I know you're innocent. We need to find him. I always have.
Because every day was a party. Every sin, every desire Ellie offered, we took part. And then he met you.
I realize how bad this can go, but I don't have a choice. This is my daughter.
Dad. I need a favor.
Tell me something, brother. What deal did you make?
I'll be the son that you always wanted me to be.
What was worth writing father of all people a blank check?
I'll do as you ask. Other what? Go where you want me to.
You like the way being good makes you feel.
You're welcome. In exchange. All I ask.
But true good needs to come from a place of selflessness.
Who? So you protect Chloe.
I thought he killed you.
Oh, he did? I got better.
You made a deal to return Mom to hell. In exchange, Chloe's life was spared. What if Dad decides to take back his side of the deal?
One silly human soul? I can't imagine Dad would take much interest in that. Well, there's a minuscule, albeit highly unlikely chance that your car accident was a result of my father trying to send me a message.
I came to tell you that you have 24 hours.
Lucifer, it was a freak accident. A couple days ago, I was in a really bad car accident. What is with everyone in this car accident? I'm fine.
No, I'm afraid that you're not.
And I've spent the last few days trying to convince everybody that cares about me that it wasn't a big deal.
Either return here with Mom, or I'll finish what I started with your detective.
Just to be safe, I won't be leaving your side.
The truth is, I'm terrified.
You made a deal with Dad, time to pay up, so...
So just think of me as your guardian devil.
Bring Mom to me, or I'll take back what Dad gave you.
I'm scared of how it can all just end.
Detective, you don't know what you're up against. This was engineered to put you in harm's way. You must believe me. A stubborn Uriel, he gave me no choice.
All I need to do is hit this one little key.
He came down from the Silver City to collect on the deal that I made with Dad.
A sequence will begin. Your cute little human will finally die.
Intent on killing the detective or smiting Mum out of existence.
You can't stop me, brother.
What have I done?
He killed Uriel to protect her.
You want to be punished for something.
Every killer must be punished. Monster, bad guy, deserves to be punished. Shoot me!
Every time you say that you don't care
less about that woman's
Why are you
life.
so surprised, Detective? I'm the devil, remember? I'm
you're
evil.
evil or you're the devil, I know that's not who you really are.
Being me seems to be a problem, doesn't it?
When are you going to tell me what's going on with you? Just tell me what's going on. Whatever you're going through, I'm here for you, okay? I don't know, maybe I can help. I just want to understand.
The last person I opened up to, I hurt. Well, he hurts people. Everywhere I go, someone gets hurt. And Not just his enemies, let alone I've hurt my own. Those close to him as well, flesh and blood. In fact, I think he hurts them most of all. You can't understand, Detective.
This whole time, my father's killer's been out there. If I'm gonna take this guy down, Lucifer is I thought we were partners. Best partner. I need my partner I have ever had. And that's you, Lucifer Morningstar. I feel like a failure.
I think he would be proud of you. You are nothing of the sort.
And I can only hope that he can count on me as much as I count on him.
What you said today in the courtroom.
That's the truth.
I find that people make Los Angeles their home for one of two reasons.
Hell wasn't home, and heaven was, well, hell!
You're being evicted.
Lucifer loves that place.
He really does love this place, doesn't he?
This is my home!
Lux is protected now. Lucifer, this is your home. I've always been on your side.
You saved my home. She saved Lux.
Either they're running from something or looking for something. I think you did come to Los Angeles looking for something.
Oh, hey.
Detective.
Sorry.
But I also think...
Are you on your way out?
You've stopped.
I am, yes. To see you, actually. Let me at least buy you dinner tonight to celebrate.
Because maybe you found it?
I didn't know you were expecting company.
I wasn't.
You chickened out, didn't you?
I owe you an explanation. Detective, please, come on.
Besides, this is my fault. She just kept me from... I made a mistake. Making a big mistake. I should have known how selfish and thoughtless you can be.
But what I'm saying is things have changed now since we had our moment.
As far as our so-called moment,
We were having a moment.
we didn't have a moment. You and me, it's not happening. You need to see that you're not meant to be together.
Do you think I'm boyfriend material?
I let my emotions get the best of me the other night.
Lucy, you've never exactly been the type to get emotionally attached to anyone.
You're different.
We're different.
He's different when he's with you.
You have to accept, Lucifer, that we are very different people with very different priorities.
I realized it would never work out between us.
Really?
When it comes to Chloe, perhaps you've been underestimating yourself.
You're stalling because you've realized how complicated your relationship is.
You deserve someone worthy of you, and that isn't me.
I wanted to prove to you that Chloe wasn't worthy of you.
I don't know what your deal is,
But she deserved better than that.
but you make me a better detective.
You better than you. Deserve someone better. Or me.
And you've always got my back.
Because you, detective, are selfless to a nauseating degree.
What more could I ask for?
You always put your daughter first,
Here you go, Monty.
even though the ungrateful urchin does nothing to contribute to the rent. Why should the child go first? I'm far larger and hungrier. You deserve someone worthy of that grace.
I'm glad he found
I really
someone
need
who
your help.
deserves a woman like you in his life.
More importantly, detective,
She
you
is.
deserve someone as good as you.
Truly good.
Because, say when? Well,
When?
you're special. And I still don't understand why. I'm not worth it. After everything I said about my
Yeah.
less positive qualities,
You're probably right.
she still chose to kiss me. Detective.
A very long time ago. 35 years ago, Father, God,
Maybe this time will be different.
This time will definitely be different.
tasked me with blessing a couple with a miracle child. He asked me to come down here to bless a couple that was unable to have a child. Now that child
I'm upset because I just don't know if it's
became Chloe Decker.
real. Now, how do I know that it's real? Chloe and I. This is real, isn't it? Oh, real.
Now we know why Chloe's so special, don't we?
We can't let our feelings get in the way of our work, Lucifer.
This is your father's doing. Your father put her here. Chloe is his doing. He put her in your path.
We have to work together as a team. I guess we make a good team after all, don't we?
So,
Or else someone could get hurt.
none of it was real? Yes, I suppose they could. This whole bloody time, did you know? How did this father's plan go?
Lucifer,
Is the detective's poisoning part of it?
something's wrong.
Detective,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't even go in there.
The only thing that's gonna save my life is finding the antidote.
Then
Otherwise,
you can't help her.
I want Trixie to get scared seeing me like this. Do I look okay? How do I look?
Beautiful. You look heaven sent. I'll have to tell her how monumentally screwed she is.
Lucifer Morningstar is many things.
Or lie. I have never lied to you.
But he is not a liar.
And I will never lie to you. And we both know I can't do that. The plan is simple. You kill me, I go down to hell, interrogate the professor, get the formula, and then you bring me back. All I need to do is die. Feels like a good day to die. I am going to do everything in my power to fix this.
I know. Whoa! Oh my God. He's dead. He's really dead.
I went down and came back once before. It wasn't a problem.
That's because Father brought you back.
There. The formula.
And you didn't go through any of the doors. Once you do, you could be trapped.
I hope you didn't leave any unfinished business up on Earth.
Forever.
Because you're never getting out of here.
Ever since he died, I've been having this strange feeling, something I've never felt before. You know, I killed Uriel because I had to save you, to save the detective. Guilt. And I need to save her now. Wow. Look who's back.
How is the detective?
She'll be fine.
You know, this whole poisoning thing is just...
And what about the two of you?
really put a pause on everything that's been going on with you and I, so...
Well, it was never real, was it?
Should we just pick up where we left off?
You set out to break my heart. Well...
I'm on my way over.
Mission accomplished.
I just hope you're okay. Lucifer?
I'm done. Detective!
I know Lucifer better than anyone, okay? And he does this sometimes.
You know I watched over Chloe for weeks after you disappeared, right?
Disappears, does stupid, impulsive things.
Okay, so you fake married Candy.
Meet Candy Morningstar.
To avoid Chloe.
My wife.
And what about Detective Decker?
Seems like you genuinely care about her.
Even though you cared about her.
You see, because I thought that she meant something to you.
I thought you two had become...
I do.
Close.
A lot.
So that means it's okay to turn your back on Chloe?
Everything I felt for her was smoke and mirrors, courtesy of dear old Dad.
Just ignore her feelings?
You're okay.
Well, the detective has feelings for me, but she has no control over those feelings. Feelings she had no control over, feelings that aren't real.
But she doesn't know that.
But if you felt so manipulated...
You let me down, Lucifer.
Why return to Chloe at all?
I mean, what good is a partner?
I mean, I tried to leave, but... Which is why I had to save her from...
If I can't depend on you.
From you.
I just felt that I'd missed...
But he always comes back around, Chloe.
my work.
Yeah, but this time I don't need you anymore. I don't want him to.
This is gonna be hard for you to understand, but...
Dude's totally messed up.
How could you just...
You probably already know that, huh? Because you're kind of the reason why.
I thought we were friends.
He kept saying how he almost lost you and it was
I've been through hell recently.
hell and stuff.
I am the one who almost died.
You're not ignoring Chloe, you're protecting her because she had no choice.
That is what I'm talking about. So I gave it back to her.
I get why you had me con your family.
The woman I'm singing for is...
But
someone very special.
We both know she's special.
what is going on with you and Detective Decker?
The detective doesn't need me anymore. A woman who says she doesn't need me anymore.
It's none of my business.
Come on.
What?
It's not true, Lucifer.
I wouldn't screw that one up.
See you tomorrow at the precinct.
Trying not to.
Why is it that I'm the only human in your life who knows who you really are?
Why are you still hiding things from me after all we've been through?
Because you asked me.
Detective Decker has
going
asked
on?
you many times.
What happened? Is that the truth?
You know I don't lie, detective. Have you ever known me to lie? And I always tell her the truth. Always the truth.
But you also don't tell the whole truth.
But you know she doesn't believe you.
Because at this point, you either trust me or you don't.
Do you trust me? Detective, I trust you.
Yes.
You could show her your true face.
I have held the real truth back from you, and you, of all people, deserve to know that, detective. I'm coming over now.
But you don't.
To tell you the truth about me.
Why is that?
If you think that I don't know who you really are by now, whatever it is,
I want to tell you everything.
that you want to tell me, you're wrong.
Do you think it's because you might be afraid
I'm here for you.
of how she might react?
Going backwards, Lucifer, is not good.
No more going backwards. Why is it not working?
Because you care that much
You know, I keep caring, and you...
about what she thinks of you?
What happened to you? You just...
I don't know. No, detective,
If you're not going to take this
Decker's gun.
seriously, you wait here for me.
Chloe's fine.
Lieutenant Pierce, he saved my
Luckily,
life.
Pierce was with her.
But you see, I don't think it was the human you were trying to punish.
Once evil, always evil, right?
Well, who else would I be trying to punish? And I wasn't.
He left.
Wait, you're leaving?
Yeah, I'll call you
On
later.
my birthday.
Yourself, Lucy, for not being there for Chloe when she was in danger because you cared
Okay,
about
what
her
happened?
deeply.
Lucifer and I are friends, partners.
Nice win, partner.
That's all.
Whatever happened with the detective? Messing up yet?
Why do I even care? Why do I care? This is stupid.
Not yet, but I fear I may be about to.
Okay. It is completely reasonable for something like
Last time I went on a Vegas jaunt,
a trip to Vegas
there were some very
Trust me.
unpleasant feelings involved.
Kenny needs you more than I do.
to trigger old emotions.
For both of us.
Emotions that maybe you haven't completely dealt with.
Oh, perfect timing. You've woken up just in time for your surprise.
And I wasn't expecting a big party or anything huge. Maybe a card.
Surprise? What surprise?
You know, Lucifer is a non-traditional guy. And he celebrates in non-traditional ways.
It's the bullet from when you shot me, remember, in the warehouse early in our partnership?
Oh.
Detective. Will you go to the prom with me?
I remember. I can't believe you did this.
So that's who you were with.
Clearly, I'm a top hat, so come on, hand it over.
Chloe and Trixie.
It's gonna cost you.
Oh.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with
Thank you, Lucifer.
enjoying a quiet night in.
What do you think Lucifer gets out of this partnership?
Someone is forcing those wings on me.
I think a long time ago, somebody wronged Lucifer.
You're the devil. You punish evil.
They took away my devil face.
Took away your devil face, took away who you are.
I think he avoided dealing with it, and he hides behind the partying and the women and the drinking and who knows what else.
I never make any of you do anything. And I won't stand for someone making me something I'm not.
And with the LAPD working on each case, it
To
gives
you,
him an
detective.
opportunity to right those wrongs, to fight back. For better or worse, you are my partner, so I need to have your back on this.
I had your back on this, Lucifer, and for whatever reason, you still felt the need to go behind mine.
What happened to being on the same page? Save it, Lucifer. I know this case doesn't matter to you. I am choosing to be here, and if you're not gonna help, you should probably just leave. Why are you still here?
Well, we both know I'm not going to do that. Because this case matters to you. Therefore, it matters to me. I'm your partner. We're partners, Detective.
I just wanted to say thank you again. I couldn't have done it without you.
Without me. I mean, I don't mind putting myself in danger, but the detective, he wouldn't have been in danger in the first place.
There are so many things that Father can still take away from you.
Who knows what else he'll take?
Detective!
Job with the LAPD?
Detective, what are you doing?
She died.
This is...
No time for heroics. Would have been my fault.
Our bomb scare made you realize just how dangerous this job is,
I'll never be able to take myself out of my dad's spotlight, but
and that you and I could lose each other at any time.
I can take the detective out of mine
So you're focusing on other people.
and focus on other people. Because I'm trying to take my focus off someone very dear to me.
You're keeping your distance as a way of protecting yourself. And you know what, Lucifer? That's cool.
My father. Well, I defied him. And he's big on that. Eye for an eye sort of thing.
What are you thinking, tackling somebody with a knife?
So I'm afraid that he's going to come after... Well, it's not me I was worried about, Detective. Things that I care about the most.
I can see why Lucifer is so affected by you.
So imagine my surprise when I find out there's a detective who somehow made the devil bleed.
It's because you're special, Decker.
Tickets for a Zara show tonight?
So who are you taking?
Oh, I don't know.
Excellent. Right, what time shall I pick you up?
I thought you'd never ask.
Well, it didn't seem like... Do you want to stay? I can make some coffee and we can...
I can't, unfortunately. There's a bachelorette party at Lux. And...
You were not interested in hanging out with me lately, so... Time to go home and be with the person you love most. Okay, another time. Yourself. Pierce and I are gonna go together. Have fun.
I think I've made a horrible mistake.
When did things change?
She's been spending quite a bit of time with our new boss. What are you doing here?
What is your problem today?
Oh my God. You are totally freaking out right now.
What?
About this coming between you and Chloe.
The detective and I are a team. You and I are partners, Detective, and nothing can come between that.
It's a package deal now.
A package deal, if you will. Sadly, there's just no room for a third. Perhaps I was slightly insecure. My problem, Detective, is that we don't need a third party interfering with our partnership. About Pierce moving in on our partnership. I just saw her ride off with Pierce. She was so happy.
Is he the reason you've been so happy lately?
And I'm happy, Lucifer. I think so.
That's what I want, I suppose, isn't it? Happiness.
You hate that I'm with him.
Perhaps you're not as okay with that relationship as you think.
I just wish I knew that Pierce's intentions were pure.
You're just making this too hard.
What?
I happen to know him better than you, and I know that you can't trust him. Why? Why did you hurt
I know
her?
you want me to hate him.
Why?
To tell you he's terrible.
Anything Pierce
You
can
did
do,
all of this
I can do better.
to show up Pierce. I don't think any of this is really about Pierce. Why are you doing this to me?
Well, I really screwed up this time. He doesn't deserve you.
Who does deserve me? I think if I'm honest with myself.
You could just tell her how you feel.
When really all I should have done was told the detective how I felt. I already missed my window for that, unfortunately.
All of this is about Lucifer.
Someone better. How I really feel.
When you find that person who gives life meaning,
You can't have it both ways, Lucifer.
Chloe, nothing else matters.
It all happened so fast, and
Chloe Decker, will you marry me?
everyone's wondering why I said yes, and
Chloe said yes?
I still have absolutely no clue as to why she said yes to Pierce.
Lucifer's the reason that I said yes to Pierce, and
I'm wondering the same thing myself.
I can't marry you. He's also the reason that I said no.
My ring.
No ring.
Well, you put away not one, but two bad guys today, all without my help.
bad.
So it's become very clear that,
So I ask you,
well, you don't need me.
the devil,
If you don't need me, then
what do you
we've been working together all this time because you want to.
truly desire?
If you choose to. I want her to choose me. You did choose me.
Then tell her.
Yes.
You look familiar. Have we met before?
I've been trying to go back to the way things were, playing our greatest hits, because I've been avoiding dealing with things in the present, like how I feel about you.
I mean, it could be torture. Working side by side with somebody that you have feelings for.
I was afraid.
What are you so afraid of?
Afraid she wouldn't love you back. Afraid that you'd want me because you've only seen certain sides of me.
Especially if you have to deny those feelings, squash them.
That if you saw all of me,
At first it was your devil face.
knew all of me,
What now? You don't want Chloe to see that you have wings? I mean,
you would run away.
who cares?
I do! I care!
Chloe,
No more metaphors.
I am the devil.
No more devil talk.
No, you're not.
You may think that that's what you are, but not to me. I don't see you that way.
We need to make the detective realize that Pierce isn't the man she thinks he is.
This is all my fault.
I mean, how hard can that be?
He did it, didn't he?
Well, no. You can't blame yourself for Pierce. He is the man behind the whole Cinnamon thing, after all.
He killed Charlotte.
And appears so, Detective.
You know I'm here for you, right? No, you were right.
And are you, Detective?
You tried to warn me about him, and I didn't listen to you, but
Tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen. Pierce isn't Pierce. It's Cain from the Bible.
although who could believe anything you say? Angels, demons, immortal men.
And he's immortal and he's been around for eons.
You said he's immortal, and that is something completely different. Pierce, he tried to kill us.
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I am.
Finish it!
I don't know how, but I am. Or maybe I do know.
You're safe. That's all that matters. I always tell you the truth. I always tell you the truth, no matter what.
Maybe I've been avoiding the biggest truth this whole.
Because no matter what you tell yourself, you can't outrun what you've done.
Lucifer.
It's all true.
Detective?
It's all true. After I saw you, saw your face, I had to get away to process things, you know? And somehow I ended up in Rome.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
Kinley found me. Did you hear some crazy lady was asking about the devil?
I mean, it can be quite jarring to discover someone's actually the devil.
I don't think you're crazy at all.
And obviously, I shouldn't have confided in him, but
I want you to know I'm here to help.
you know, at the time, it felt like he understood what I was going through. I can't. You cannot ask me to do that.
The devil must go back to hell.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Detective. The detective is clearly in denial. The detective knows what I really am. Well, now you know the truth about me, and as you said...
I knew this part would be difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Fine with it. Apparently, it seems that she's fine with it.
She told you she's fine.
Well, yeah, we can both be in on the joke.
What if what she told you is...
Well, it's not like you haven't always told me the truth.
actually
You know?
simply the truth?
And what if it isn't? Listen, detective.
She'll find a way to let you know.
Just remember what you're doing.
What does it mean when a woman recoils at your touch? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
It's the best thing for
Everything's
everyone.
okay.
It means that they hate you.
I wonder if whether you expected
Including Lucifer.
her to reject you.
But they want you as far away from them as possible.
Maybe even wanted her to.
But why on earth would I want her to reject me?
Lucifer, about what I saw.
I've had literal eons to come to terms with what you saw.
Your devil face has returned and you've refused to talk about it.
My monstrous side.
Job to punish. It's mine.
What I saw. Maybe it is kind of fun.
Are you ready for the next step?
Being in the know with my partner. I am.
As if you can accept me, then. That really is all that matters. Oh, yes. Mosquitoes,
Do you have
food.
plans tonight?
Would you like to go out with me this evening?
Yes.
I mean, she's been acting a little oddly.
Oh, Chloe, you're just stalling, aren't you?
Like she's hiding something. The last thing I want to do is push you into something you don't want to. So if you're not ready...
Are you having second thoughts?
Or you don't want to go on a date with me.
No, I do. No, we're still on. Yes, I do want to. Hi, Lucifer.
Detective, you look
Everything that you've told me about Lucifer,
beautiful.
You're finding it hard to believe.
I've always been honest with you, Detective.
being around him
I
again,
always will be.
I just don't. I know that you think he's some evil monster. See the same monster that you just isn't the man I know. But I know in my heart that you're wrong. It seems a bunch of the stuff I read was way off. I'm sorry, but I won't do it.
I'll get it. No, I've got it, Detective. Don't worry.
Ow!
Damn.
You're bleeding. How is it that you walk away from a giant fiery explosion without a scratch? Right now, you are bleeding. I saw it. How is it that sometimes you don't get hurt and then other times you do? What is the difference? I pushed this into your chest.
You are.
It would kill you.
Detective. Yes. I don't fully understand why, but
Because I'm close to you.
I'm only vulnerable when I'm close to you. Texting from the elevator.
Well, I sent you that text about rescheduling our date.
I'm here because there's something you need to know about Chloe Decker.
So if you want to talk to anyone about, you know...
About a month ago, she came to Rome with the most outlandish tale.
Me being the devil.
The devil himself is hiding in plain sight.
Just know that it is totally fine with me.
And that he'd revealed himself to her.
You said you found him.
He's lying.
The only thing I know to be true is that you've been lying to me. Right, so you haven't told anyone about me.
No, I haven't. No, not a soul.
I caught her in a lie. Well, there's a lot of that going around.
Because the reason that she came to Rome was to, well...
Oh, and she may be plotting to send me back to hell.
Send the devil back to hell.
And for a moment, I was helping him try to send you back to hell.
Show me a purse.
My purse?
You noticed her carrying a vial.
Detective, what's this?
I think you're in real danger.
How could you do that to me? To me?
Because I'm terrified!
You're saying they trusted him, made their dark sides vulnerable, and then enlighten me, detective. Stab them in the back. Just who exactly am I in danger from?
You are the actual devil. I mean,
You're saying he caused the Chicago fire?
every story
Nazi
of good
Germany?
and bad from throughout history,
What if she's
throughout
decided
time, says that
I am
you
evil
are the
incarnate?
embodiment of evil.
And Warren is
Lucifer,
right.
wait! And how am I, Chloe Decker, of nobody,
And
supposed to deal with
have
that?
you? Process. Could you accept me like this? Either way, it's unfair of me to expect you
Well,
to just...
You have no idea how much I want to.
accept it.
I
to.
I'm honestly not sure what I'll do. But could you?
I don't know.
Then I have my answer.
Sometimes when someone has real feelings for someone,
No Lucifer tonight.
and it doesn't work out,
No, actually, you and I aren't working together anymore.
Detective and I have worked together for far too long.
they shut down.
Want to tell me why you're here?
To not accept each other for who we truly are. I doubt you'll be able to accept it.
Detective doesn't accept you for who you are, does she?
It hurts not being accepted for who you are. And what makes you think I care?
I thought you didn't care.
I mean, you care about each other so much.
Despite, he pisses me off all the time. Issues.
Does this have anything to do with your,
I think you still do.
partner? It's because of her, isn't it? You weren't just work partners,
I mean,
were
I
you?
guess what it really all comes down to is one
And there are
simple
so
question.
many things about him that...
Former partner, just to be clear. No, doesn't matter. Told you, that's over. It's over.
that I find hard to accept, but I just have to believe I can find a way.
Do you want him in your
Because-
life or not?
I'd rather have him in my life than not.
Well, then, I think you know what you need to do.
I went to his place and some woman was over there.
Eve is amazing. She's beautiful.
And she knows you and accepts you.
Exactly.
I didn't want to interrupt.
He's gonna burn out and all these new ladies soon enough.
You're not here alone.
Well,
Actually, it's just the one lady. Seriously, Chloe, if you miss him, you should go talk to him.
Are you sure that you got proper closure with Chloe?
Sure. When the time is right. Right now, let's focus on the case. I know things have been really awkward between us, but I want to fix that. And I could use your help on the case I'm working.
I'm just trying to appreciate every moment of the last time we're working together.
This doesn't have to be our last case.
One last case should be enough. One final
enough
case to
for
get
what?
closure on the whole thing. Well, for closure, of course. But I think that closing this case might be just what the doctor ordered.
Lucifer, we can still...
No. Oh, no. No, this is for the best. I think this is best for me and for everyone. You can't just walk into my club. Detective! You threw yourself onto me.
But you jumped in front of it anyway.
You were willing to sacrifice yourself, and I would do it again. Save me. And again.
Just want to be partners?
You know me, Detective. I go off and do something dramatic, and then I realize I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I mean, I finally got everything I ever wanted. I've got a girlfriend who accepts, nay, appreciates that I'm the devil.
You're the devil.
I'm the devil. Yes, I am. This feels just right. And then there's work. I do take our work, our partnership, very seriously. And I don't need to tell you how important that is to me.
Do you like work?
When I'm on the job, I do. That's my complete devotion. I like work very much.
When you bifurcate your life this way,
Makes me want to
good
be
and bad,
a better man.
I see you pretending to be something that you're not. You don't have to.
I've never been that man before then.
you're effectively denying half of yourself
You're already perfect.
all of the time.
I hate the way you're happy.
Is it even real?
Lucifer, if you don't stop pulling yourself in opposite directions,
There it is.
you're going to come undone.
You're a wrecking ball, and everything you touch turns to shit.
You may have been right about
What
me.
the hell is up with you?
I tried to be something I wasn't, and I finally figured out who I am, that's all. Very bad man got away.
When we were in Tiernan's office, you were gonna hurt him. And you wanted me to leave because you knew it was wrong.
I believe in right and wrong, and
You've changed.
deep down, I think
You've become a better man, Lucifer.
you do too.
You did the right thing, Lucifer. It's never too late for that.
I broke up with Eve.
Lucifer, this is not who you are.
And I don't like who I am with you. She was in love with the person I used to be.
He is a good man.
You're the devil.
One might say that he's even an angel.
He's an angel, but you're also an angel.
There is something rotten inside of me. I don't want to be a monster. It's too late.
Lucifer, your face.
I don't want you to see me like this. If I turn around, will you be fine? Or will you look away in horror?
I was afraid. I'm not afraid of you anymore.
We did it. Now the demons know I have no intention of returning. Then why have you been so worried? I'll continue to defy me. About my face, about all of it coming back. I have to go back.
I was afraid of losing you. No. That all this will take over. You forget about this place. This is what I meant, Lucifer. And then you forget about me. You can't leave me. I love you. I love you. Please, don't leave.
Eve sees me in a different way. My first love was never Eve. It's out of you. It was you, Chloe. That's what makes you so... It always has been so special.
Please. Don't go.
Goodbye.
I don't know how I wanna love you, but I don't know how. I wanna love you, but I don't know how. I wanna love you.
You keep talking about a detective.
Well, I think that I've been avoiding dealing with the fact that...
Who is she?
Lucifer isn't coming back.
Someone I left behind. This isn't even Los Angeles. It's a very long time ago.
Seemed like somebody pretty important.
More than you could ever know. And you're not her.
The thing is I'm not good. To be honest, I have been working so much. You know, I mean, I've been throwing myself into work and going out with you so that I haven't even had a chance to stop and think about it. That I don't have to face it.
You know,
Hey, are you the detective?
there's a good chance I know who's on your case.
Lord Lucifer sent me to give you a message about the case.
Lucifer.
We were quite a team once upon a time.
How is he?
I am here because I'm the king of hell. This is my job. This is my duty.
So you're not gonna go up there and help out your lady friend?
I have every faith in the detective.
Hello, bad guys.
Quite capable of taking care of herself. I am exactly where I belong. So, you're telling me that my dickhead twin showed up on Earth, assumed my identity, and then wreaked all sorts of havoc on my life? How long have you known?
I knew something was off the first time I kissed you. Is everything okay? You seem different. But you always had such good explanations.
For me, it's been thousands of years. But for me, I was in hell for thousands of years. You're concerned that I've changed. But the truth is...
Such good lies.
I have.
Lucifer's acting...
But I need you to know that my
different.
feelings for you
I wanted to believe you.
haven't.
But then I saw you with Maze. That's when I knew. I need to go. I need to think.
But a detective?
Lucifer would never do that to me. I don't know why you're here, and I don't care. But I do know that I am glad. Because you made me realize that all my fears that Lucifer had changed were just that.
Hello, detective.
It's really you. What Lucifer and I have is special. It's real, and it doesn't matter how many lies you tell me. I will never lose faith.
You?
In me and him. Lucifer, I am
a
not.
gift from God, Chloe Decker.
A gift from God made just for you, right? You were given a gift. I am that gift.
Lucifer, when you come back unexpectedly and casually drop celestial bombs on the people in your life.
I mean, I'm not even a person. I am just a person,
You
Lucifer.
have to expect some shock.
Just a person who was already dealing
Some anger, some
with the fact
frustration.
that I'm in love with the devil, and then I'm just a thing. I find out that I was
Father made you for
to
Lucifer.
feel that way. Created for someone else. They were just concerned with creating the perfect Mrs. Morningstar.
Men, women, they're all drawn to him
Well, I had
because
a,
he pulls out people's desire.
Interesting conversation with Amenity.
What if the reason that they're drawn to him
I know what you're
is
thinking.
because of that?
That once this case is solved, he thinks that I'll have magically figured everything out and it'll all be fine. To be vulnerable around me. When I look at him,
Well, I'll be damned.
I don't see that.
I think he might be right.
Which would mean
That you're the only mortal who sees him
I
for who he truly is.
want us to be together. I really do. If that's true. I just don't. If you choose to be vulnerable around me, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get over this. Then I choose to be vulnerable around you. So everything we shared and everything I was afraid was a manipulation.
is as real as it gets. You're not the gift, Chloe. That is.
The thing is, Lucifer and I are something, but it's new and it's complicated.
So are you in a relationship?
Us, we don't even know
Relationship.
what this is yet. Do we?
No. Not in a relationship per se.
I suppose not. We haven't even had a proper chance yet. I can't mess this up.
Lucifer, we just got together. You're already finding things to freak
I'm
out
sorry
about.
for disappearing.
I'm sorry. I
should have just listened to myself.
I was nervous
And to you.
You should have just talked to her. I get it. I've been there, but you have to tell her how you feel.
The things I said, well, they were things
Good night,
that
detective.
a normal person would say.
Good night. And sleeping with the devil, it must be different somehow, right?
We're not normal.
That sometimes she drives you crazy. That she can be incredibly challenging.
We're us.
And headstrong and frustrating. But also,
We're incredible.
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 And that, despite everything, you just want to be with him.
I couldn't agree more. Good morning, detective. Morning, detective.
Good morning again, Lucifer. Good morning.
So, did you and Lucifer finally get over your issues and under the covers for the old no pants dance?
We sure did. I mean, it has been a long road.
Do you realize how long it took for us to get here?
Lucifer, I understand why you're so upset.
am a little worried.
What do you truly desire?
That you're having such a hard time sharing this
Tiny
with me
hiccups. She can now do what I do. Detective, I think you stole my mojo. The detective has mojo.
You lost your mojo. Of course, it's a bad thing.
Lucifer, that's what being in a relationship is.
Relationships are about give and take.
Sharing without losing yourself in the process. Having sex with someone you truly care about.
Let's have sex again, me on top this time.
Requires surrendering control, giving up power.
Maybe it means that I've just put I could really use your help. Tiny dent in the
How can I refuse?
giant wall that you've erected around yourself.
You're right. I think I may have dropped my guard. Yeah, invulnerable. I'm completely invulnerable, even around you. Do you want to know what they mean?
I'm just wondering.
The changes that my brother's
If
been going through?
subconsciously
Although
you
deep
might
down,
be
I think you
pushing me
probably
away.
already know, don't you?
Because you say that you want this, and you say that you want us, but
Well, we hit a snag, and he's
you?
dealing with some things, and I may have rushed him.
Detective, you have been nothing but wonderful.
Oh, so it's this again?
yeah, yes, I guess part of me is afraid.
Trying to
what?
make me afraid about my
Afraid
relationship
that
with
you
Lucifer.
No, he has. You said it
feel
yet, has
the
he?
same way that I feel about you.
You deserve to hear those 3 words back.
Hey, so, what happened? Back at the precinct?
Detective, I do, of
When we were
course
talking,
I do.
and,
Right.
No, it's...
you
Chloe.
were about to say, and then
Wait,
I blinked and
Have you
suddenly...
seen Lucifer?
No, you.
The truth is, I needed to get away. I couldn't take it anymore. I'll never be able to say them to you.
I thought about what you were saying, and no.
I
I don't believe you.
am incapable of love.
There's no way you're incapable of love.
He really does care about her, doesn't he?
The detective, she made me vulnerable, but it was terrifying, but it was also amazing. Because for the first time in my long, hopeless life, I felt so.
I have faith in you. We'll figure it out. I know that you'll work through this. I'm strong enough to get through this. I know you will.
The truth is things between Lucifer and me, they are a little up in the air right now. I didn't know where we stood after.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have. I wasn't thinking.
I'm not sure if we will
At the very least, we'll
end up as partners.
Still partners, right? We can still work together.
Or friends. Or something more.
One way or another, I need to know if
if we're together. But if he and I are gonna try and figure this out.
It's obvious we want to be together, so let's just stop overthinking it and just be together. You want to know her, to be with her. It's everything you've ever wanted, but
I have to tell him my real
you
feelings.
can't completely open yourself up because deep down you actually believe that
This
you
is
don't
exactly what I need to prove myself.
deserve her love. I've just decided
God is retiring.
I'm going to be God.
Lucifer's taking
You're
his
right.
place.
I'm just trying to wrap my mind around what all of this means and the weight of it.
For us. Lucifer, this whole case, you know, your mind
It won't change a thing.
been elsewhere, and I just wonder if when you're actually he won't be able to balance ruling the universe, being the ruler of the universe with being you don't have time for us, my boyfriend.
Lucifer's crazy about you. You're crazy about
It'll
him.
be nice to have some alone time, just the two of us.
Detective, this is a good thing. Trust me.
So I think you should just trust that whatever challenges life throws at you, you're gonna figure it out.
I'm quitting the LAPD.
Maybe you shouldn't quit.
You've been helping me do my job for the last 5 years.
No, I want to.
Now it's my turn to support you. I want to be with you. That's what partners do, right?
You know what I am going to miss? Shall we, future Mrs. G? That look in your eyes right now. You really want to know why I'm doing all of this?
Why would you
want to be God?
even want to be God?
Why I'm trying to become God? She's so perfect. I'm doing it for the love of a human. Because you're just, if I'm God, then I'll finally be worthy. I am trying to be God so that I can finally be worthy. Unworthy. Of her. Of you. So yes, I am doing this for the wrong reasons again, but you know what? I don't care.
Please tell me that this is all for something bigger, please.
All I care about is her.
That you're gonna win, that you can fix this, that you're gonna be God.
Detective, you mustn't feel guilty.
Because of me, Lucifer, I am fighting.
I'll most likely have to go to war with Michael, it seems.
You are not
I am fighting.
There's no one else I'd rather do this with.
Chloe! No.
It's not cowardly
I'm gonna get her
to
back.
save a life. It's not
You'll die if you try to go to heaven.
cowardly to fight for a single soul.
So be it.
Lucifer, what are you doing here?
I've come to get you.
We make our own choices.
The world still needs you, Chloe Decker.
No, you don't have to do that. I chose to be here.
I choose you. Yes.
Did you win?
Well, I won, but not without having to fly to the Silver City to save my girlfriend, burn up, prove to myself I was worthy, stop burning, and... Yeah, anyway, long story short.
You took the man I love from me!
This isn't you, Chloe. Now I'm the big man.
I understand. Tomorrow, you'll become God, and then you'll know how everything works, right?
Wow. Hello, Chloe.
Still not used to you calling me that. No, I think it's very sweet that you want to spend with me your last night of wonder.
Right, yes, about that. I was thinking on the drive over, do we really need to start tomorrow? I mean, we're having so much fun.
Oh, God.
Not quite yet, but that was something else.
Well, I mean, yes, we're having fun, and it's been great.
How was your day, honey?
But you've already pushed the coronation once, and I mean, don't we have to get up there?
It's time, Lucy.
I just think that there might be some deeper reasons behind these excuses, and that maybe we should talk about them.
Time for you to assume your place on Father's
You can't put
throne.
this off forever.
God needs to be selfless. He needs to care about all of humanity.
Maybe this just means that you can learn to care about all humans. You died for me. I mean, what could be more selfless than that?
I see, that's just it. If I'd known, all I had to do was love you. I love you, Chloe Decker. That the simple act of loving you would make me feel worthy of you. Then I'd do anything for you. I would have done it much sooner.
It's taking a while for Lucifer to start running the family business, and it's fine. I love you too, Lucifer Mornings. I trust him. Figure this out. And I have faith that you'll figure this out.
If you harm one hair on her head, I swear I will break every...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought I put that on Manatel's neck. It was safe. You kept it. Blade.
You really are enjoying this super strength stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's fun. This makes me incredibly strong.
To have this much power?
Shouldn't it help me survive a trip to hell, you know?
That is my throne.
We are partners, aren't we? You look so lonely.
That we are. It was.
What's wrong? I mean, our relationship, our partnership has come so far. I just
need to take care of a little misunderstanding with us.
What happened? I just don't know why he would just tell me what he's up to. I mean, everything between us, I thought you were better than this.
A young lady broke into my penthouse, acting like the devil's spawn and claiming to be one to
I'm your daughter! Okay, I thought we were past the point of keeping secrets. Why would you keep this from me? I gave up everything.
I didn't see the need to upset you. I know you're upset. But right now, I think we need to focus on why we're here, okay? You're not still mad about Esther, are you?
I saw you back there.
Tell me!
How you reacted. Okay, we got him. I think I know why you were so scared.
When I stared into her eyes,
You think that Mira might actually be your daughter, don't you?
it was so familiar.
If she really is your daughter,
Like I knew her, like I will figure things out together.
you will figure this out together, okay?
Knew her.
As partners.
I may not be certain of a lot right now, but one thing is for sure. I have never loved anyone the way I love you, Chloe Decker. I don't know how it's possible, Daniel, but she's my daughter.
Who are you? Hi, Mom.
So, we have a daughter.
Wait, are you the girl from Lucifer's penthouse? His daughter?
We have a daughter.
And yours, Mom.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I know.
I owe you an apology.
I never met you
for
before.
how I reacted last time you were
Well, I
here.
guess that's what happens when you abandon your child before she's even born.
Did not.
You need to calm down. She is hurting.
I would never abandon you.
You left.
She accused me of doing the very thing my father did to me.
Go.
Adrian's blade.
What?
Someone must use it on me in the future, and that is why I abandoned her.
I hid. It went missing. The blade from the safe. To keep it safe, to keep you safe.
You let me believe that my own daughter, our daughter kills me, wanted to kill me.
Makes me feel. Why would I lose my sister? Strong. I don't want to give that.
Bye-bye, super strength. Clearly, you are too attached to the strength the necklace gives you when the blade is here. The blade needs to go back to heaven. I return it to heaven.
I can control it.
Can you? You're not in control. I'll pop this back in.
No!
Now, give me the blade.
Don't make me hurt
He
you.
didn't die.
This must be how I die.
Yes, he did.
Never hurt you. What's happening? This was all my fault.
It's not your fault. You can't blame yourself.
There's no one to blame but me. I need you to take it from me.
It's all right. It's all right. What's wrong?
How do you do it, detective?
What if you think I'm
You're so smart and beautiful
and
perfect.
perfect?
We are the best partnership ever.
Because
aren't
you've
we?
never stuck around long enough to see me at my worst.
You wanted a glimpse into your future. How's this?
Before I traveled here, I was
That's something big I was going
through something.
It was
big.
you dying.
When Rory said that you weren't at my
You're
deathbed,
on your deathbed, and he's not there.
you know, I thought
He's never
that's
there.
impossible. Lucifer would never abandon me.
I just don't know what to believe right now.
Lucifer, why don't you trust yourself enough to make the choice not to abandon us?
I would never choose to abandon you.
How can you choose to stay if you don't even believe that you have a choice?
I need you to know that if there is any choice to be had at all, I will always...
You can't know that.
Yes, I can. Choose us. Because it's my choice.
Let me know when you choose us. I know you don't think you'll disappear, and I want to believe that, but if you're wrong, so I'm going back, and I'm going to be a mom to the LAPD, working at the LAPD.
What about Lucifer? What about being God's
You're
consultant?
going back to the LAPD. Seeing how certain you are about
I know it wasn't our plan, and I understand if you're upset.
who you are, what you are. It's who you are, isn't it? It's made me realize I don't want to be God. Once the detective, always the detective. My detective, I hope you're not too disappointed by that. I could never be upset with you about that.
I'd never be disappointed by who you are. I guess deep down, I just really trust him. I told you, I trust you.
I mean, my whole life I listened to Mom talk about how much she loved you. Kind of felt sorry for her, honestly. It's good to know that he loves you back.
Today's the day.
None of us can be certain of the future. What day? But what we can control is what we do.
August 4th.
Right now.
The day that Rory says you disappear.
Well, it's all just speculation at the moment, isn't it? None of this feels quite real. So whether this is my last day or not.
I felt the same way.
What I do know is I would like to spend it with the people I love most.
Until I saw this.
My family.
I'm pregnant.
It's really happening. Chloe Jane Decker.
Ironically, you look more like an angel than the two of us.
Would you consider spending the rest of the day with me and our daughters? Not important what you do with your time.
How can I say no to that?
More important who you spend it with. Chloe, my love, there are so many things. For millennia, I was down here, stuck in my own...
We're not saying goodbye, Lucifer.
hell loop of sorts, thinking I deserved to be in charge of people's punishment.
Just be with me.
The point is that with the right guidance and the right help, I was able to change, to grow, to find true meaning in life. That was Namek.
I am not letting you walk right into a trap.
It's got her. We both know the only choice I would ever
We
make
came here
is to try and save our daughter.
to save her. So then we both go.
I'm gonna bring her back for you. In order to truly torture someone, you must know what they desire, because I will suffer more than anything else. An unimaginable pain.
What is it you desire?
Pain of leaving behind the ones I love. To see my daughter grow up. My daughter. Chloe.
Mom!
My family.
The fact is that
Crisis averted, right? I mean, I am still here after all.
you will leave. This is why you leave. Everything that we've been through, it all leads to this. It all leads to what Dad just
I
realized.
know this is what I'm meant to do, and I know that it feels right. I think I finally found my calling.
That he needs to help those so you could help me. Lost souls.
So that you can help everyone. If you're feeling any doubt at all. Every Dan down in hell who deserves another chance.
Give me your word that you won't change anything. That you won't change
Rory,
me.
no, I'll miss your childhood, I'll miss your life.
It's just a blip in our eternal existence.
Remember that we are doing this for Rory's sake.
Give me your word.
You have my word.
You can't see me, but I'm right here. And it'll be the same down there. No matter where you go, no matter where you are, I'll be with you. I'll be with you always.
Are you ready to go home?
Partners to the end, right?
Hello, detective.
I thought you could use a partner.
Purpose to the end.